A really important topic in 2019 is getting girls into science in school. We know at the moment that there are still not enough women in science, and I think that really has improved massively over the last 50, 60 years, but we're still not at that stage where it's like a 50-50 split men, women. A lot of that has to be down to what happens in school and how we encourage girls right from day one. So I'm not talking like 14 here, I'm talking from like 5 years old to become scientists. And I think one of the ways that I think is a brilliant way to encourage girls to do this, a very small little part of it, is to bring in role models that you can refer to when you're teaching about science that are female. So we all know the really famous women that are referred to all the time. So Marie Curie, Ada Lovelace, people that have made a massive impact definitely on science, from radioactivity through to looking at computers and computer programming, all that sort of thing. But these people are from way back in time, and to a 5 or 6 year old, or even an 8, 9, 10, 11 year old, these are not particularly relevant to them. So what I want to talk about today is 4 women who are making a massive difference in science today. Helen Sherman was the first British astronaut and the first woman to visit the Mir space station, and I think she is a great role model as someone that really stood out as working towards her goals of visiting the space station. She wasn't actually even an astrophysicist, she was a chemist, but she was able to go out to the Mir space station, do a large amount of experiments that made a massive difference to the way we've developed chemistry and physics in the last 20-30 years. So another person I'd like to talk about is Tierra Greene. Now, she is very new to the scientific world in the sense she's still in her early 20s, yet already she's making a massive difference when it comes to designing and developing rockets that are going to be going to Mars. And that's one of the main areas she's working on, building rockets that can be used for a mission to Mars. Cutting edge science. And I think that's a really useful example when you're talking to students, trying to inspire them about how to get into science, to really use someone like Tierra Greene, who is still very, very young, but is having a massive impact already. So finally, Jennifer Doudna. Now, she has made a massive impact in looking at genetic design, the kind of designer babies idea that brings up a lot of controversy, but actually her research can be absolutely massive for getting rid of things like HIV, sickle cell, Huntington's disease. Now, her research could help us eradicate many of these hereditary diseases that have caused so many problems over the years, and I think the fact that she's working on this now, making a difference to this now, is just really useful when you want to reference someone in class and say this person is actually doing this now and having a massive impact on the world. I've only just touched the surface here with women that are influential in the world of science, and I'd love to hear in the comments anyone else you think that I've missed that I should really be putting into this video, because I'm sure I'll make another one fairly soon down the line. Thank you for watching.